Let's just jump right into it. Today we'll be finishing declarative design, actually between today and tomorrow probably. And then it's just test prep. We're there. Congratulations, so cool. All right, here we go. All right, so where are we? Let's hide our floating controls as usual. And actually in 15, well, maybe in 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to pause and walk away for less than a minute. So just FYI. Okay, so create visual page. Now I believe this is actually hands-on from the get-go. So I think if we go down to challenge and press launch, we'll be able to follow along. All right, so let's see. Okay, creative. Actually, did I do note cards for this? I don't think I did, but let's just double check. Learn about Service Console product. No, so this is just, let's just get into it. So create a visual force page. Use the developer console in your Trailhead playground to create a new visual force page using Lightning Design Apex tags. In your playground, click Setup. So let's go to Setup. And select Developer Console. Okay, easy enough. Now we're there. Let's just kind of make our screens make sense, right? So we can do it next to each other. Okay, in Developer Console, select File, New Visual Force Page. File, New Visual Force Page, okay? And name the page Contact Form. Copy and paste it, and then click OK. Okay, enter hello between the apex and page. Okay, so you're gonna wanna do it below. Hello, all right, let's just use capital because we wanna make sure we get everything perfect. Oh, it had it right here, duh. In the developer console, save the page by selecting File Save. Above the code line numbers, click Preview. Okay, you see a blank page with the text hello that you added in the previous tab. Notice the URL at the top. In the URL, you see Visual Force page name, contact form you created in the URL. Okay, congratulations, you just completed it. Well, if today all goes this easily, well, that would be pretty cool. Okay, let's get going. All right, cool. Let's tackle the next step. And we're going to leave this up because I believe we might be adding to it, right? You'll be completing this project in your own hands-on org. Click Launch to get started and click the name of your org to choose a different one. Do you use a Salesforce? Okay, so... So we're just verifying this. All right. So in your playground, so let's get out of this, right? Let's get out of this. Let's find our playground. It's right over here. Let's move it over. Size it properly. Okay. So in your playground, click Setup and go to Developer Console. Okay. We'll move that over. Okay, in Developer Console, select File, Open Page, and Open Contact Form. File, Open Pages, okay, and Contact Form. Always at the bottom. All right, did we do it correctly? Maybe double click it? Okay. So I double clicked it, that's how that worked. Code on web pages are broken up into two main sections, a header and a body. These sections are represented by head tags for the header and body tags for the body. The head section contains information-related documents such as CSS style sheets. This section tells the browser how to execute and display the web page. The body section says what goes on the page, such as images and lists, and where specific CSS style tags should be applied. Let's add these two sections to the page. Add the head and body tags via Visualforce page. Copy the following code and place the code in between Apex page and Apex page tags. Your code should look like this. Wait, copy the following code and place the code in between. Okay, so let's copy it. We're going to, oh, we still have hello there. I don't think we need that any longer. So let's just, why do we have the indent there? It's kind of annoying. Well, there's an indent there, so I don't see why. Okay, there should be, right? The header. To give your page a look of lightning, add the Apex SLDS into your header section. Just that quickly, your Visualforce page will adopt the CSS styles already defined in the Lightning design system. Let's add the metadata to your page in between head tags. Add the metadata in between two head tags by copying the following code and replacing the code in your Visualforce page. Okay, so we're doing this between the head tags, right? So like that. Do we have that correctly? Cool. Click Save. Okay. You have now defined the metadata for your Visualforce page and added the Lightning design system to your page. When you build the rest of your contact form, the page will have a look and feel of the Salesforce Lightning style. Right now, the Visualforce page isn't doing much but loading a white screen since this page will interact with the contact object. Let's create a new contact form by adding a standard controller and some input fields. Add a standard controller to the page. In Visualforce, you will use a standard controller so you can bind data to the page without writing additional code. As we noted previously in this project, it's best to use the standard controller if you're performing basic record functions such as create, read, update, and delete. These are the crude operations, right? Create, read, update, delete. For more custom functionality, it's best to use a custom controller. In this project, since you're working with the contact object, you need to add the contact standard controller. Let's add the contact standard controller to the page to give it the page functionality. In your developer console, add the contact standard controller inside the first Apex page tag online. Copy the following code and replace the existing code in line 1 of your Visualforce page. Okay. Click Save. Your visual should now look like this. Okay, it does. That's a good thing. Wait, let me see if I have to get moving. All right. Add a form to the page, okay? Now create a form to add a new contact. Add the form component to your Visualforce page to give your page some functionality. Copy the following code and paste it in between body tags. Okay, so let's find body tags. All right, there it is. Cool. The form you created includes 3 input fields, first name, last name, and email, and a save button to add a contact. Save the page. Your Visualforce markup should now look like this. Okay, I think we're there. Check out the new page. Congratulations, you have a custom Visualforce form to add new contacts. To view your new Visualforce page, click the preview button. How cool is that? We did a really, really good job. If you remember, that was just hello before. Next, let's replace standard contact new page with Visualforce page. Okay, let's verify that first before we get too crazy. Okay. Let's tackle the next step. Now, do they want us to add to this or start a new one? Okay, so I think we're going to X out of this. We'll go over here. We're going to go to Setup, because add a form to the Visualforce page. Visualforce pages are so versatile and display data to fit your needs. The customized pages are like a fun plug-and-play web page. You can add Visualforce pages to Lightning Pages as a component to replace standard pages with custom Visualforce pages user interface. Let's replace the standard record page called New with the new Visualforce page on the contact object. Replace standard page with Visualforce page. In Salesforce, you override buttons, links, and even pages by overriding those properties directly in the object. You can also use Lightning components to further customize the user experience in your Salesforce org. In the playground, click Setup. Okay. From Setup, click Object Manager and select Contact. All right. Object Manager is, and select Contact. All right. Select Buttons, Links, and Actions. Okay. For the wait, hold on a sec. Okay. For the new context standard page, select the drop-down arrow and select Edit. I think we got to expand this a little bit. Okay. Select the override property Visualforce page and select your new contact form page from the dropdown. Oh, so this might be the moment that I have to get up for a second. Okay, I will be right back. All right, and I'm back, so thank you. Okay, so where were we? Select the override property Visualforce page and select your new contact form page from the drop-down list. Okay. Select override, so this is no override. Wait. Select the override property Visualforce page. Okay, Visualforce page. And select your new contact form from the drop-down list. Okay. Oh, duh, it was right there. Click Save. The standard page for adding new contacts is now replaced with the Visualforce page. Okay. Test the new Visualforce page. You've worked hard at building this new Visualforce page. It's time to put it to the test and create a new record. From the app launcher, okay, find and open Sales. Click the Contacts tab. Click New. Behold your new Visualforce page in action. Whoa! How cool is that? Enter in any contact information you like. Click Save. The page will redirect you to a standard contact. So let's put our name. Okay, so this redirect is a standard contact record. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Let's verify. Ooh, all right, let's go tell the world. Okay. All right. All right. So let's back up and see where we are. Let's get to the next screen. Service Cloud Agent Productivity. Now, this is going to be a lot of hands-on, and we do have the videos for it. So that's pretty cool. Let's open this up. Learn about Service Console productivity tools. And I believe this is note cards. Okay. What is quick text? Quick text is a predefined message like a greeting, note, phrase, or answer to a common question. What is macro? A macro is a set of instructions that tells the system how to complete a task. What is the history utility? The history utility lets users see their recently visited records. What is a mass quick action? Mass quick actions let users edit up to 100 records from any list view except for recently viewed list. Was it? Oh, good. Yeah, good. Yes. Yeah, anytime. Okay. What is split view? Split view lets users open list views while still viewing record details. What are keyboard shortcuts? Keyboard shortcuts let users work and navigate faster without a mouse. What are email templates? Email template is a predefined email. What are predefined field values for quick actions? Predefined field values let you pre-populate a quick action with default field values. What are email notifications? Various settings on the support settings page and setup let you customize email notifications for users. What is an in-app guidance? An in-app guidance is an app exchange package from Salesforce Labs that helps to increase user productivity in the console. All right, so let's go answer some questions. What are productivity tools? Tools to work with cases faster and more efficiently. The next headliner, no. Tools to work with records faster and more efficiently. Tools to produce more content, no. Okay, so it's either A or C. Tools to work with cases faster and more efficiently. Tools to work with records faster and more efficiently. Well, might as well be sure, right? Okay. Multiple orders of publishers, long-term goes there. So agents. So I think these are cases. Okay. So I think it's cases. How do you insert quick text? Using a utility, using a button or keyboard shortcut, using a double click on your mouse, using copy and paste. Using a button or keyboard shortcut. I'm pretty sure that was it. Quick text is a predefined message like a greeting, blah, blah, blah. To insert quick text, use a click button or press a keyboard shortcut. See, we had it. Okay, number 3. What happens when a user runs a macro? The system waits for you to enter a record ID to perform the instructions. The page is refreshed. The record is closed. The system performs each instruction on the open record. I actually forgot this. A macro is a set of instructions that tells the system how to complete a task. What happens when the user runs a macro? The system performs each instruction on the open record. Or is it A, the system waits for you to enter a record ID to perform the instructions? That's a tricky one. I'm gonna go with A. Well, you know what? Let's just say. A macro is a set of instructions users to complete repetitive tasks, sending an email. When a user runs a macro, the system performs each instruction on the open record. Okay, so we would have got that wrong. Oh. It said cases. I didn't see the word records anywhere. Okay, now what we did with this is what we did yesterday. We have the flashcard set up, and then we're going to watch the video to complete the hands-on together. So set up service console productivity tools. Okay, what type of macros can be undone, meaning nothing is submitted, sent, or saved? Regular macros. What permission is required to create, edit, or run macros that contain irreversible actions? Manage macros users can't undo. What type of license type must be specified to set tab visibility for macros? Salesforce. How many records can be edited at the same time with the mass quick actions? Up to 100. What type of quick actions can be used with mass quick actions? Create a record and update a record. What is the default setting for the send notification email checkbox when an agent changes the case owner? Selected. How can users access quick text in Lightning Experience? By default, all user profiles include read access on the quick text object by default. What type of email templates are shown in the lookup menu for the email action? Salesforce Classic email templates of the type custom. What setting sends new case owners an email when the case is assigned using the change owner action? Notify case owners when case ownership changes. What setting sends case owners an email every time a case comment is added by a user who is not a case owner? Notify case owner of new case comments. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to minimal. We'll bring the video over so we could follow along. Okay. All right, let's go to launch and let's go to play. Wait a second. Set up your Service Console app for agent productivity tool. Update the app's items and utilities, then set up a mass quick action just like Maria, but add the additional fields that lets agents leave a comment Add the macros and quick text items to the Service Console app. Add the macros utility to the Service Console app. Create a quick action case. Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, so I think we actually have to, I think this is checking on what we would have done in the whole chapter. So we likely have to just start from up here. Okay, so let's just get into it, right? Because now I'm kind of in the mood to have had this done. So let's just do it. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. In the header, click the setup icon and select service setup, all right? From the service setup, enter permission set in the quick find box, and then select permission sets. Okay, click new to create a new permission set. Of course, you probably have to expand it out. Expand it out. Expand it out. That's where new is. Okay. Fill out the permission set details. Okay. You know what? Are they gonna make me have to have it capital? Quick. Okay, allows users to create, edit, and delete quick text. Okay, licenses none. Click save. In the app section, click object settings. Hold on a sec. In the app section, click object settings. So I'm pretty sure I know what the app section is, but let me just make sure we don't confuse it, right? Oh, see, that's why. See, this is app launcher. So when you see app, you think to automatically go up there, which is why we said, you know what? Let's just take a second and see. They have a section apps. So object settings. Scroll to quick text object and click it to open the properties. Edit, click edit to modify the permissions. Okay, there's an edit over here, but edit properties. All right, it says just edit, so we're gonna do edit. Select read, create, edit, and delete. Select read, create, edit, and delete. Then click save. Maria's not ready to assign the permission set just yet, but it's ready to go. To let agents share quick text with each other, Maria enables folders for quick text. From service setup, enter quick text settings. Okay, I see. From service settings in the quick find box. You know, it pays to finish the sentence. Then select quick text settings, okay? Select share and organize quick text in folder. Click save. Okay. In Lightning Experience, you can add conditional logic to regular and irreversible macros. By adding logical expressions that control when to take action, you could make your macros even more powerful. Almost all of the agents at Ursa sends customer emails, and Maria wants them to be able to create macros for those communications. So she decides to let her agents run irreversible macros. Maria creates a permission set with create, edit, and delete permission on the macros object and also includes the manage macros users can't undo permission. From service setup, enter permission set in the quick find box and then select permission sets. Okay. Click New. Fill out the permission set details. Important. To set tab visibility for macros, you must specify a license type. Alternatively, you can leave the license type blank and then apply tab visibility for macros at the user profile level. Okay, so we want to get the description correct. Allows users to create, edit, and delete macros. Also gives them the ability to run irreversible macros, such as macros that send emails. Right, okay, cool. All right, I think we got all that. Click Save. In the App section, click Object Settings. Here we go again, right? Scroll to the macros object and click it to open the properties. Click Edit to modify the permissions. Select Visible, which auto selects available. Then select Read, Create, Edit, and Delete. Visible, which automatically selects available. Then Read, Create, Edit, Delete. Okay. Click Save. Use the drop-down arrow next to Object Settings to switch to App Permissions. Click Edit to modify the permissions. Select Manage Macros Users Can't Undo, then click Save. Okay. Yeah, so let's save again. To let agents share macros with each other, Maria also enables folders for macros. From Service Setup, enter macro settings in the quick find box and click Macro Settings. Enable Share and Organize macros in folders. Click Save. Okay. Customize your console app with productivity tools. From Service Setup, enter App Manager. And click App Manager. Excuse me one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Find the Service Console app and click Edit from the drop-down menu. Okay, obviously you got to open this up a little bit. Okay. Click Utility Items. Then find and add utilities. Then find and add the macros utility. Wait a second. Okay, let's go back. All right. Where are we? Service Console app and click Edit. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, click Utility Items. Okay, so that is utility items. Click Add Utility Item. Oh, duh. Okay. Then find and add macros utility. By default, the Service Console app comes with the history utility. If your org uses notes, you'll also see the notes utility. Okay. Click Save. Click Navigation Items and add macros and quick text to the selected items list. Add macros and quick text. All right. Click Save. Now the Service Console app is ready with new tools for agents to use. Set up mass action, quick actions for cases, blah, blah, blah. From Service Setup, click the Object Manager. So we got to go back to Setup. Actually, you know what? There is a button for Server Setup. Object Manager tab, select case. And open the buttons, links, and actions setup page. Okay, click New Action. All right, for action, all right, so we're gonna fill this out. So for action type, update a record. For standard label type, select none. Okay. For label, enter. Okay. The name field is auto-filled. There it is. Click Save. Drag the case owner field from the palette into your layout. Remove the other fields except for status. So we want to drag the case owner field from the palette into layout. Okay, where's layout? So I guess this is layout. And remove the other fields except for status. Okay, so we're going to keep status. So we're dragging case owner. Okay. Click Save. Now Maria's ready to set up mass quick actions. To set it up, you customize an object's list view search layout. So she edits the case search layout. From the Service Setup Objects Manager tab, select case. So here we go again. Okay. Click List View Button Layout. List View Button Layout. Oh, duh. Next to cases, list view, click Edit. Scroll and add replacement owner to selected quick actions. Click Save. Customize the email action for email templates, blah, blah, blah. Okay, from Service Setup, click the Object Manager tab. Select case and open the buttons, link, and actions tab. Setup page, I mean. Edit the email action. Make sure you edit the action that's used in the case page layout for your agents. Hold on a sec. Customizing the default values of the email action is another great way to save agents time. When agents spend so much time emailing customers, having an email template can make communicating with customers easier and faster. You can customize the email action with predefined field values like adding CC and BC recipients, but the best time saver for all the ability to specify a default email template. Maria knows it can save your agents so much time. To follow along with this task, you need to verify that email to case is enabled in your Trailhead playground and create a Salesforce Classic email template that uses type custom. Okay. From your server setup, click the Object Manager tab, select case, open. Okay, we're there. Edit the email action. Make sure you edit the action that's used on the case page layout for your agents. I don't see a direction there, right? So make sure you edit the actions that's used on the case page layout for your agents. In the default email template field, choose the email template to use. Let's just play along. Let's see if we do edit. Now that's override properties. Edit the, all right, hold on. Maybe email is one of these. Hold on. Why am I missing something?
Using CRM software shouldn't feel like a battle. Monday Sales CRM is not like...
I feel like we're over here somewhere. Okay. Okay, looks like we need to click that. Verify that email to case is enabled. Okay. Before you enable email to case, take care of some configuration task. Confirm that your case page's layouts includes email quick action. Okay, from setup, enter email to case in the quick find box, then select email to case. Okay. Okay, click edit. Wait. Okay. Click edit, select enable email to case and click save. Okay. Select enable on demand service and click save. And select this option, recommend using. Well, I did already do that. Enable email to case, then select this option. Okay, enable email to case. Oh, duh. Okay, click save. Okay, so that's done. And create a Salesforce Classic email template that uses type custom. Okay. Do one of the following. If you have permission to edit public templates from setup, enter email templates. Okay, if you don't have permission to what we do, click new template, choose custom, click next, choose a folder in which to store the template. All right, that's fine. To make the template available for use, select available for use. Oh, duh. Enter a name in the email template name. Okay. If desired, choose a different character set for, no, I don't care. Enter description for the template. Rhino, Rhino, Rhino. Rhino. Next. Enter the HTML source text for the message. Include all the HTML tags. Okay, we're just going to use this. Click next. If desired, enter the text-only version of your email or click copy text from email. All existing text version content will be overwritten. Yeah, sure, I guess. Okay, we recommend that you leave the text-only version blank. If you leave it blank, Salesforce automatically creates a text-only. Okay, that's fine. Click save. Okay. No. The template unique name specified in step 2 is a duplicate. Please go back to step 2 and correct the template unique name. Okay, so we got to change that name. Okay, click save. All right, so we completed that now. Okay, now we could go back to this nonsense. Okay, so we're back over here. Now we have this email. I think that's what we were supposed to do. Edit the email action. Make sure you edit the actions. Okay. Okay. In the default email template field, choose the email template to use. Okay. Okay, click save. Send out email notification for case updates from service setup. Select support settings. Click edit to customize your actions. Select the following. Notify case owner of new case comments. Okay. Notify case owners when case ownership changes. Click save.
That's that. Cameras are great. And then Jensen, he gave a bag to two. He did? Yeah, well, I gave him a bag. Okay, perfect.
Now I think this just checks what we did.
Yeah, Kim said here, pick up the bag. Do they still live here? They do, okay. All right, I'll leave it then. All right, sounds good. Have a good weekend.
All right, that was challenging. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and delete out of all this stuff, right? And we no longer need this video. Now, like the last section, we have the cards. So create macros and quick text to reduce clicks. Okay, and then we have the video right afterwards. What is the purpose of macros? Macros are used to perform actions on records. How can you access the macro builder? The macro builder can be accessed from the macros utility in the Service Console app. How can you insert an email template into macro instructions? Click Insert Email Template in the Instructions panel of the Macro Builder. What is the maximum number of characters that can be included in a quick text message? Quick text messages can include up to 4,000 characters. What is the default sharing setting for macros and quick text? The default sharing setting for macros and quick text is private. Excuse me. How can you make a quick text message record aware? Quick text messages can be made record aware by using merge fields. How can you enable folders for quick text and macros? Folders for quick text and macros can be enabled and set up. What is the default sharing model for quick text and macros in Salesforce Classic? The default sharing model for quick text and macros in Salesforce Classic is to share individual items. How can you allow users to see all quick text and macros in your org? The org-wide sharing settings for the quick text and macros objects can be set to public in setup. What happens to existing sharing settings for macros and quick text if folders are enabled? The sharing settings for folders override sharing. The sharing settings for folders override sharing settings for individual items. So existing sharing settings for macros and quick text are ignored after folders are enabled. Okay. So we have this, and then let's pull out the video. And I'm kind of hopeful that it's a follow along rather than doing everything all over again, because we did the note cards. Okay, looks like they're getting started. Oh, wait a second. To complete this challenge, make sure you followed the steps in the second unit to enable email to... Oh, okay, we did that. All right, good. Hey, there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was trying to hide that I took my shoes off.
That's you're gonna toasting here, jeez.
Yeah.
You put whatever you want. You're good.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to follow along with something and I'm doing it live, so so yeah.
Best of luck.
Thanks, man. Later. Was I just not there? Okay, I think we got that, which was less fun than we wanted, but honestly, it's just challenging. You push yourself forward and you keep going, you keep going. Can you even imagine us thinking of doing that 3 weeks ago? That would have been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right, and in similar fashion, we're going to do the last one. Okay, so we could delete. We have the note cards, use all the Service Council productivity tools together. And let's go. What is the first step to open split view? Click the vertical bar at the very left of the console. How do you run a macro? Click macro on the utility bar, select the macro you want to run, and click run macro. How do you open the keyboard shortcuts panel? Open the help menu and click view keyboard shortcuts, or use a keyboard shortcut Command plus on Mac OS and Control plus on Windows. What is the keyboard shortcut to insert quick text? Mac OS Command plus, Windows Control plus. What is the first step to perform mass quick actions? Oh, hold on. Select the cases you want to perform the mass quick actions on. How do you open the history utility? Press H on your keyboard or click history in the utility bar. What does Apex Quick Action Default Handler Interface do? It is an Apex interface that can be used to overwrite email field values based on complex logic. What is Salesforce Flow for Service? It is a way to give users a to-do list with Salesforce Flow for Service and associate records to flows using Salesforce automation tools. What are the next best action strategies? They are ways to show flows, quick actions, and recommendations from your next best action strategies. What are actions and recommendations deployment? They are ways to associate actions with a records page using an actions and recommendations deployment or Salesforce automation tools. All right, let's do it again. I really hope this one's a little bit less. Okay. Okay, so let's just get into it. So it didn't give me a window for quick action. I'm really curious about this one because we didn't have a field for internal comments. Huh. Yeah, see, when you run the replacement on a quick action, make sure